let's go ahead. We're going to kick it off because we told y'all the Renegade. One thing that I did see in the comments was that a lot of y'all said that Ren has collabed with American artists before. One being Chris Webby, who I do know. I listened to Chris Webby. So I was like, I did, and it's crazy. So I felt bad because this song didn't even come past my radar.
I completely did not know that he had collabed with any American artists. And I'll be real with you, I don't really listen to Webby like that. I listen to a couple songs here and there, but I missed this one completely.
See, no harm, no foul, bro. No harm, no foul. Because my thing is, it's like, this is why I like this project. So it's like, I said, well, let me go do my research. So I looked up some stuff, and I found Chris Webby's Baggage that is featuring Ren, and there's an official video for this. So I thought for the opening of this episode, we could actually watch it. It's only about 3 minutes, really 4 minutes long. So we can watch it, give our opinions on it after, and then we can go from there. We may have to hyper skip through this because
I know Ren's friendly to people reacting to his stuff and whatnot. I'm be real with you, I don't know about Chris Webby.
Yeah, Chris Webby, man. Don't demonetize us, bro. We're here. All right, we giving you some love today. All right, but this is Chris Webby featuring Ren. This is Baggage. Let me just make sure the volume is good. Let's roll. You can hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah, yeah. Can't say me, y'all, they say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling, while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling. Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah, yeah. Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded, I get wasted to get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead. Feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall. Caught inside a rising tide I fall. Taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me
Let me first say, the black and white lighting visual, tough.
That was good.
Tough.
I like that a lot because it makes it stand out from a lot of everything we see. The only thing that I think would have been a little cooler is if, like, each person, as they focused on them, just their silhouette was in color and everything else stayed in black and white, and focus on each person that way.
Okay.
But it still looked pretty good.
Looked good. And I will say too, the overall the song fire. Clearly to me that was purgatory.
Yeah.
Like that was them waiting in purgatory for what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And when they went back through the door, they came back to life. That using a bar like that as your metaphor or your representation of purgatory, like, that's fire. I like that.
It works really well, honestly, because, like, the idea of purgatory, just kind of like waiting until Judgment Day, whatever eventually comes. I feel like the idea of everybody waiting in a bar, kind of cutting it up until that time comes, works really well. It's a unique way. I don't think a lot of people really do stuff like that.
Oh, no, at all. And one thing I will say, because I know of Chris Webby's work, he is very meticulous to himself when it comes to his work. But seeing how Ren, like seeing how people were talking about him and how Ren holds himself to a certain level in his creativity. And like,
I haven't heard a single thing come out of Ren that wasn't amazing so far.
I'm right there with you. Like his connections, his flow is tight. All right. Tight. The way and plus like his metaphors and how he's been like the nature and nurture line that he had.
Yeah, when he was like, is it nature and nurture? I nurture my nature.
It was like, man. And it's just that him being on it like that, yo. So
honestly, the part that I like the best from him is when he started playing with it, where you would hear him like out of the right ear, then both ears, then the left ear, and then both ears again, and it was like bouncing back and forth. And that was pretty dope.
I'm gonna put it this way: all of the renegades that blew up our episode, all right, we understand.
100%.
Okay, we understand.
I misspoke a few times on him the last time we talked about him. I only found out about Ren maybe 4 months ago.
Okay.
I'm still recent to him. Like, I'm still getting into this.
So see, both of us, we're newbies in the game. You know what I'm saying? But look, it got to our ears though, and we thought it was important enough to showcase him on this podcast, y'all. And one thing that you did mention too, sometimes it can be difficult for people who are not, who haven't had the luxury of being there or being like the first wave to his work. Because we're in America, and unless we are just literally, I feel like, paying that much attention or digging that deep, we both missed him.
That's something that I've noticed a lot with a lot of different cultures is it's really hard to notice when you were one of the first people there and you've seen how it blew up. I was one of those people with Logic. I started following his music when he was still small, before he really made it crazy big. And by the time he made it big, like, it felt like he was everywhere on everything. And he did do good. Like, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't as big as it felt like at the time. But that's because I saw the rise. I saw how he exploded.
Right.
And I feel like it's hard sometimes to catch that, like, hey, I watched the transformation. I watched how he got there. Not everybody has. They don't realize how much he's grown. They don't realize how many people he's reached. The perspectives are just almost 180 from each other, where one person's like, oh, they're still new and obscure, and the other person's like, absolutely not new and obscure. They've been here for years. They built a huge following. Is different perspectives entirely.
I guess like we've been grinding since the beginning for this person. So now that we're here and he or she is finally getting the recognition that they truly deserve for the hard work that they put in, we don't want to see you tarnish it.
Yeah, 100%.